This morning, a colossal cleanup is underway. Towns from the south to the Midwest are facing unimaginable destruction. It comes after a weekend that saw a band of severe storms sweep across the country. More than 50 confirmed tornadoes touched down in 14 states, killing at least 32 people.
Stop! There's debris coming down at you.
This ferocious funnel in Iowa ripping across a roadway.
Oh my God!
While a tornado in Belvidere, Illinois led to this chaotic scene during a show at the Apollo Theater, leaving nearly 50 injured and 1 dead. Concertgoers helped free people trapped beneath a collapsed roof. As the system moved east, rare twisters formed in New Jersey and Delaware, which saw its first tornado-related fatality in 40 years.
Go, 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 go!
And in Arkansas, harrowing moments caught on camera from the monstrous storm that flipped cars and flattened homes. Kimberly Shaw was at a dentist's office in Little Rock when a tornado knocked her off her feet. She desperately clung to her husband as debris swirled around them. If your husband hadn't held on to you, what would have happened?
I would have been sucked out the door and would have been taken by the tornado. He saved my life.
Remarkable survival stories from residents now left to pick up so many pieces.
Oh, wow. So the roof's just completely blown off.
Well, about half of it is, yes.
In the face of so much destruction, members of this church still coming together and gathering outside a shell of what once was for a Sunday service.
The idea of meeting here and being seen here, even in the midst of our building being damaged, just seemed like the right thing to do.
From churches to homes to schools, the damage in this neighborhood touches just about everything. So widespread, even schools here in Wynne, Arkansas have been canceled at least through this week. And in nearby Tennessee, the death toll continues to climb. Now at least 15 people have been killed by the swath of storms, and the region could be up against a 1-2 punch with yet another severe storm system set to move in tomorrow, Hoda.
All right, Emilie, Ikeda for us there in Arkansas. Emilie, thank you. Boy, these storms seem like they're unending. For more on what happened over the weekend and what's happening next, Al, what's going on?
Yeah, guys, unfortunately, we talked about this on Friday. There's going to be a storm setup. We've got a much more active April on tap, and unfortunately, it is playing out. 7 million people under winter weather alerts stretching from the west all the way into the plains. Wind alerts, 39 million people. Right now, we've got a risk of severe weather down through the south, down around the Gulf Coast. Wind gusts of up to 70 miles per hour, tornadoes possible. And in fact, as we look at the radar, this area outlined in pink, tornado watches right now. And just to the east of Laurel, Texas, we are looking at, or I should say Laurel, Mississippi, we're looking at a tornado warning right now. So we're watching this very closely. Storms developed today over the Rockies. Western third of the country is going to stay snowy and windy. Some places picking up 2 feet of snow or more. Red flag warnings for Arizona to Oklahoma because of the winds. Now tomorrow, this intense low pressure system moves to the east. Blizzard-like conditions up into the northern plains. But ahead of this system, we've got a tornado, a severe thunderstorm risk, severe storm risk for 34 million people. Strong tornadoes expected in the same areas we saw on Friday. The risk for EF2 up through Des Moines, Kirksville, Peoria, down to the south, Little Rock, north of Shreveport, Springfield, EF2 tornadoes as well. And then Wednesday, this moves to the east. Snow and wind continues in the upper Midwest. But look at this, 32 million people at risk. Tornadoes likely from Buffalo, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, on into Detroit. The rainfall, 3 to 5 inches of rain locally down through the south and back up to the north from Fargo into the Rockies. We're talking some areas could pick up 2 feet of snow or more. So a very volatile 48 hours coming up, guys.
When you say impossible travel conditions, that's saying something. All right, Al, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.